We have an update to a story we first brought you 2 weeks ago after an employee at a Grand Junction school was arrested and charged with attempted sexual assault on a child and sexual exploitation of a child. Official, as of this afternoon, Space Command is heading out of Colorado, where 2 people are hurt after a bush plane crashed in North Delta over the weekend. Well, this evening, we're also learning more after a local postal worker died late last week. And 7 people are behind bars after a long-term investigation into a drug operation in Colorado tonight. We're starting out with some breaking news. You may have seen some black smoke over parts of downtown Grand Junction. That's because crews were responding to a car fire. Now, this is new video that we're getting into the newsroom of that cleanup. We're continuing our coverage on the wildfires burning across western Colorado. On your screen are heat maps of some of those fires. Breaking news we're starting off top with tonight. We're tracking a new wildfire that has popped up in Paris. Take a look at these pictures a viewer sent us. In one Grand Junction neighborhood are becoming increasingly concerned, citing multiple reports of aggressive raccoons targeting pets. Well, residents have had to evacuate as the fire near Hotchkiss erupted yesterday. The Delta County Sheriff's Office and the Bureau of Land Management ordered evacuations for people living off of 3100 Road north of the Oak Mesa Road intersection. Now to Garfield County, where 2 people have pointed guns at another person during road rage incidents. Grand Junction Police Department's warning residents of a new text scam. Police say the texts claim to be from UPS and ask recipients to confirm delivery details or demand delivery fees by clicking a link. A man is behind bars after attempting to stab a construction worker tonight. Officers with the Grand Junction Police Department were called to the area of Lakeside Drive and Lakeside Way for an intoxicated man swinging a knife at construction workers. It is Adult Protection Awareness Month, and Mesa County is using this time to recognize and support the safety and dignity of vulnerable adults. Our reporter Grace Metcalf shows us how the county is working to educate the public. Lions Club hosted their Lion of the Year event today, a chance to celebrate a dedicated member who goes above and beyond for the community. Votes are still being counted, but reporter Robbie Patla, try to combine those 2 words there, Robbie, joins us live in studio tonight with the latest results for the Mesa County Valley School District 51 school board race. Robbie?
Yeah, that's right, Hannah. So 3.
Okay, Stephen, I wanted to come over to your neck of the woods here to talk about why these fires are happening for people who might not be aware of it. I also just wanted to touch on, too, there's crews coming from Oregon right now to help with that fire relief. My little sister is actually one of them. Yeah. There's 12 crews that she's with an additional 4 on the way from Oregon. Tonight, we're learning at least 20 bodies have been found inside the Pueblo County Coroner's mortuary. Those bodies were found behind a hidden door on Wednesday after state regulators were conducting an inspection of Davis Mortuary, which is owned by Brian Cotter, the Pueblo County Coroner. Today, government officials said the investigation would be lengthy and thorough as they work to find all evidence for proper prosecution. One driver is dead after another 2-car head-on crash in Colorado, this time near Kremling. Colorado State Patrol were called to the crash site on Highway 40 near mile marker 173 yesterday. Earlier this evening, the Mesa County planners met to discuss a new development that could soon be making its way to Debec. Our reporter Wiley Mitchell went to the meeting earlier tonight, now joins us live in studio with more. Wiley, what did you learn? Well, we're learning some new details about the 2 bodies that were found inside a home in Grand Junction. According to the Mesa County Coroner's Office, the 2 deaths were ruled as a case of murder-suicide. Well, 2 people have died in a house fire in Grand Junction from earlier this morning. First responders with the Grand Junction Fire Department were called to a fire on the 1100 block of Gunnison Avenue just before 10 a.m. A popular platform for school districts to keep track of student records and communication with families has been hit by a cyber attack. We've reached out to the 3 school districts in our area, District 51, Montrose County School District, and RE2 in Garfield County. Vows form a bond in sickness and in health. But just how much are these vows tested when they're with someone who's sworn to protect and serve? Reporter Robbie Patla spoke with those married to someone in law enforcement to see just how much they can be tested. Well, we're learning more details about the passenger who was detained on a flight diverted to the Grand Junction Regional Airport. This evening, we're continuing our coverage of the man accused of strangling one of our reporters in the parking lot of our station. Well, a local charter school went into shelter in place after a student brought a gun to campus. Well, Montrose County has now confirmed their first West Nile death of the season. County officials say a man in his early 80s who contracted the West Nile virus earlier this month